When do you know it's time to quit your job and not just take a holiday?
Good question. I think, I think many people take holidays in the hope it would solve some problems at work. You know, I need a break and then get away from it all. And I think that's important, but it's not going to solve any problems at work if there are problems. So taking a holiday, yeah, can give you perspective, because whenever we're out of a system or out of a relationship, you can kind of see things a lot clearer. So I think that's helpful to start the process in that way. But if you come back and your job still has whatever it is that's going on that you're not happy with, then obviously you need to explore that. And maybe, look, I think it's always important to try and see what you can do to try and influence whatever it is that isn't working. It's always important for that, because a lot of people worry about making the right and wrong decisions, and will I regret if I do this thing? And we just don't know. You can't know. All you can know is be as informed as possible about whatever decision you're making, and you've done whatever you possibly can in this moment right now. So knowing that can help you make decisions to whether you need to leave. So like we said earlier, it's important, it's up to you to try to communicate in the way that you need to be heard, speak to whoever it is, try and solve that problem yourself so that you can have a better experience at wherever you're working. But if things are not working out and you've tried, you've given it your all, then maybe the values are no longer matched with yours, and then it's time to find something else. So I think, yeah, it's always about trying to be as informed as possible before we make a big decision. And we do that by doing things, try to change things in the way as much as you possibly can. And then that can give you some more feedback. It's always just trying to get more data so that you can make a decision that's the best decision for you. Yeah.
Mary, anything to add?
I would say after a holiday. If you still don't want to go back to work after a holiday, then you probably know it's time to leave. I have always had a rule that if I didn't want to go to work 3 Mondays in a row, then I probably knew that it was no longer for me. I love my job. I've always loved my job. And I totally accept I'm very blessed in that. But I think if you're feeling that you don't want to do something, we spend so much of our lives in this kind of world, that is a very good sign. And of course, all of Sharon's advice around trying to address it and feedback and reshape it. But yeah, if you don't want to go back to work after a holiday, apart from, I just don't want to put pants back on again, I would suggest that is a good time to think about quitting your job.
Yeah. Excellent. Yeah, it's too much time and effort to not be doing something that you're enjoying, right?
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.